Hi, I'm Stavros. Good afternoon and welcome. In this week's video, I will be taking on a full tour and test drive in the Volkswagen ID.4. And we'll also be chatting to the owner of this car, Harvey King. So, yeah, I'll get his perspective on the car. Is he happy with the car? Is he sick of charging? Is he thinking of going back to combustion like I did? So, anyway, let's have a look. The Volkswagen ID.4. So it's finished here in honey pot metallic. So this was the launch colour. Yeah, I have Harvey here. So we're going to have a walk around. Of course, 82 kilowatt hour gross, 77 kilowatt hour usable capacity in the ID.4. And yeah, he has the 20-inch alloys there. So that is going to shorten the range, of course. But we will be talking about range in the video. But they are a nicely styled car. We'll get a good chat with Harvey and see how he's getting on. And yeah, there is a decent size boot. I think it's 542 litres, around that. And we have storage underneath here as well. And you could split the rear seats 60-40 with a little ski hatch there as well. And yeah, a little light there at either side. So let's close that down. Oh, we don't have an electric boot closing on this. And let me just show you the rear as well. Oh yeah, we have the nice brown finish on the seats on this one. And yeah, we have the, let me just pull that down. We have the armrest there with the cup holders. Very good. Yeah, there's decent enough space here as well. That floor is more or less flat, just a tiny little hump there. So quite good. And we have two USB-Cs there as well for the back seat passengers. Yeah, nice finish on the back of the seats as well. Okay, let's hop inside. And yeah, we are going to take this for a drive, and we're also going to charge it up at an Ionity charger just to show you how quickly it charges. So at the moment we have 86 miles of range left. So yeah, we'll probably do a charge from, I don't know, 20% to 80%, or maybe just plug it in for a half an hour and see how that sounds. Let me just turn down the music here. I'm not a big fan of these buttons here. It's like haptic feedback, you know. I'm not a big fan of them anyway. And loads of piano black, which, as you know by now, I don't really like. We also have inductive charging here for your mobile phone and two USB-Cs. And we have two armrests there. They're quite comfortable. And yeah, Harvey has his charge cards there as well. But these climate controls, look at the way you have to slide them up. Don't like them at all. Yeah, I'm kind of roasting Harvey's car here. But there is a nice infotainment screen. Let's hope he didn't have the glitches that the earlier ones have. And yeah, we have, you couldn't really call it that big of a glove box. Yeah, it's a bit on the small side. But I do like the brown finish on the seats, and all black finish there on the roof lining. And yeah, we have the light there that comes on when you slide open your vanity mirror. Oh, we also have a pause and play button for the brake pedal and the accelerator. Nice touch. Just a little quick walk around of the ID.4, and we have our demisting functions there for the front and rear window and your fog lights. Yeah, it's they're a nice car. I've driven it before, but anyway, I'm going to drive it again, and just to remind myself what they're like on the road. Yeah, so the gear selector, as I said before, it's very BMW i3-ish.
Is it? Ah, it is. Yeah, it's fair enough.
It is, yeah, in its design. And yeah, the handbrake comes off automatically. Yeah,
it does.
Oh yeah, okay. So, as you would have seen already, we shot a video of the new generation DAF here already. So Harvey kindly showed me around there, and now he's quite kindly letting me drive his car out for a charge, and then we're going to get a bit to eat as well. So you can see the way the car emits this noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as I've said before about all of these electric cars, Harvey, they're lovely to drive. They're quiet, and this particular car, the ID.4, big seller for Volkswagen.
Yes.
And more so than the ID.3, I think so.
Well, the ID.4, I believe, is an international product, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're marketing these in North America as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
whereas the ID.3 isn't.
Just before we go, Harvey, we have to mention that a replacement for the DAF CF is coming.
September this year at the International Truck Show in Hanover, the successor to the DAF CF will be unveiled.
Yeah.
More information to follow.
And am I right in saying it's not going to be called CF?
It will have a different name. It will have a different name.
But we can't mention what name it's going to be called.
I don't know what it's going to be
Yeah.
called, but all I
It'll
know
be-
is it's going to have a different name.
Yeah, it'll
Definitely.
be September.
It'll be
and-
very exciting. So if you blip the controller again forward,
Oh,
we'll get
right.
the regenerative braking
Oh,
on the
yeah.
pedal.
Yeah.
That's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
but
let's do the battery some good. I know what you're trying to do to my car. I know what you're trying to do to my car.
I'm trying to do a reality
Yeah, the
range.
battery killer himself is afoot in my car, aren't you?
Well,
It's not happening.
what percentage have we left in the... let me just see what percentage
Let's have a look.
have we left. We've 86 miles, so in percentage terms that is 37%.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we'll keep checking as we go.
Yeah.
Eh? How's that?
so we've
See if we get some
80
correlate. See if we get some
yeah.
correlation.
And what mileage are we doing to our charge stop?
Let's answer every question. Let's have a look. See what we are doing. 67.
67.
Yeah.
So what are we going to have left?
Well, I think we're going to have 10%ish.
Yeah. Oh,
Exactly.
that's not looking good.
Bit of range anxiety. You need
Yeah.
to drive it carefully. You need to
So-
drive it carefully.
So in theory, we should be arriving what 19 miles left.
Yes. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? Perfect.
Nothing like a bit of range anxiety.
No,
Huh?
she's fine. She's fine.
Yeah, but I'd say that's something Harvey has to cope with on a regular basis.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So
Anxiety in this car is not something that I suffer from, Stavros, at all.
no, you can leave that to me.
Yeah. You can do the
Yeah.
worrying for both of us.
So Harvey, all we need to find now is a charger that doesn't work to
Oh,
make
don't
the
do
video
that.
even
Jeepers. Yeah, well, you're the charger killer, aren't you? Captain Chaos on the charger front.
Well, it's not my fault. I just so happen to be there when there's a
dear.
problem with the charger.
Oh,
but
dear.
in fairness to Ionity, there was no problem with the Kia, the EV6.
No, good.
There was no problem at all. It started up,
Good.
went through the app,
Good.
and all was good.
Perfect.
So, but they are expensive. That is the drawback with
Yes.
Ionity.
Yes.
I mean, in Ireland, it's 73 cent a kilowatt. 73 cent. The ESB, that also have charges in Ireland, are charging 37 cent per kilowatt. So what's the charge over here?
63 for a non-member,
Whoa.
and I think 35 per kilowatt hour for a member. But the membership's £17.99 a month. So they
So
get
they
you another
always
way,
get you.
don't they? They get you another way, right on.
Yeah. I just move over to this lane here. Yeah, so they are going to get you in the end.
Yes.
So you have to sign up for a subscription.
Yeah.
€17 a month. And are you limited with the amount of kilowatts you can get?
No.
Oh, you're not?
No, you're
Okay.
not. No, you're not.
So
But-
that would be okay for somebody that drives a taxi, probably.
But to be fair, 35 kilowatts is still a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah. And these don't have the single pedal driving, Harvey, sure they don't?
No, but they've got,
Yeah.
you're in the regenerative mode now, so
Yeah.
you get a lot of regeneration when you come off the accelerator.
But it won't bring the car to a complete
No,
stop. Now,
no.
why is that with Volkswagen? Why did they not have the car where you can actually go for a complete stop?
Because I think they still want to have the service brakes used as part of the braking process.
All right.
You know,
okay.
to keep the service brakes, healthy.
Right.
I agree. The braking characteristics are that strong that you could probably stop with the motor. But I do think it's good to keep the disc brakes
Yeah.
used as well, isn't it?
So we're just slipping out onto the motorway here now. And we're heading towards Leeds, is it?
Yeah, we're going to go to Manchester first, round Manchester, and then head off
right.
towards Leeds.
Yeah. Yeah, so we picked an easy day for this range test, Harvey.
Yeah.
I-
Well, it's 7.5 degrees outside though. It's not warm.
oh yeah, so it actually did cool down a bit.
It's
It
cooled
was-
down a
yeah,
bit,
it was
so
a-
it's not warm. So the batteries will be they'll be feeling the pain a little bit.
Yeah, it was around 10 degrees earlier on.
Yes.
Yeah, it's after cooling down a bit.
Yes.
But we've no rain, we've no wind,
Yeah.
so
Should be okay.
I was hoping for the worst case scenario.
Oh, dear.
Like, you know the way I like to do these videos.
I bet the car manufacturers hate it when you get hold of one of their electric cars, don't they? They'll be all panicking.
Well, this is the honesty, you know, like, this is the reality. I mean, I got rid of my Honda E. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, but it wasn't the car's fault, was it? It was a charging infrastructure fault.
It's charging infrastructure.
The car did nothing wrong.
Yeah, no, the cars are good to drive. They are nice cars.
Yeah.
The Honda was nice, EV6, you know, the Opel Mokka-e, they're all lovely cars to drive.
Yeah.
But it's just, I can't stand being stuck behind people with chargers.
Yeah.
I can't stand problem with chargers, and it's I can't do it, Harvey.
I know.
Hence why I went back.
Yeah.
You know,
as I said to you when we were talking about it, though, I think, you know, the infrastructure in the UK is a little bit more established. So you'll see today we're going to go to a 6-bank Ionity charger.
Okay.
On a nice services. We'll plug it in, get it charging. We'll go and use a toilet, have a coffee, have something to eat, come back, and we'll see what we've got when we've done.
And we'll find out what the damage is.
We will see what the cost is. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not looking forward to.
I know, but
have you brought your wallet?
I don't have any card. I'll get the food then. I'll get the food.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But no, they, as I said before, they are a nice car to drive. There's no question about it. Like, Volkswagen did do their homework on this car, but just not enough homework for a longer range.
Well, you know, I think, you know, I'd be interested to see what this car does in summer. You know, I've only owned this car for a couple of weeks. You know, it was registered in March last year.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's a demo.
It's a demo, yeah. So I've had it a couple of weeks, but, you know, I've probably had it in the worst time. We've had horrendous cold weather, wind, rain, everything. I always come to work in the dark and I always go home in the dark. So, and it's been fairly reliable, and the range has been good and accurate.
Maybe I need to give you more time with the car so that you can be even more sick of it and then get rid of it and go back to combustion.
I'm very happy.
You know?
I'm very happy. It's
well, Harvey, car. I drove from Shannon in Ireland to Lancashire. That was about 540 odd kilometres.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make it in this. I'm not going to make it in the Kia EV6.
No.
And then people say, "Oh yeah, well can't you charge on the way?" Yeah, provided there's no one ahead of me. I had to meet Harvey.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
8:30. That's the time we agreed.
Yeah.
You know, the ferry took off at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, so I had it all down to time. And I wouldn't have made it if I was in one of these. Just that is the reality of it.
Yeah, well, you live life on the bounce, don't you? Bouncing around. You know, we've got to have a little bit of a break now and again.
Yeah. And I think what's this building here, Harvey?
So this used to be a DAF dealer.
Did it?
Yeah, a long time ago. This used to be an old DAF dealer. It's empty now at the moment, but I think they're seeking planning permission for a big hotel.
I was thinking of maybe, you know, building up the speed a bit, turning on the aircon up to full, turning on the heated seats and heated steering wheel if it has it, like turning on everything for the worst case scenario.
Well, I think
this is proper testing. This is
You're
what
determined
I like
to change my view of this car, aren't you?
Yes,
yeah,
I'll have you back to combustion by the time the video ends.
Definitely not. Combustion has gone.
Yeah, well, it's gone for some people, but other people, they just can't cope with this.
No.
You know, I heard of one guy, he bought an Audi e-tron, well over 100 grand for this car. He traded in his S-Class. 3 months is all he lasted.
Really?
3 months gone.
Oh, dear.
E-tron gone. And me, I lasted 9 months with my Honda E.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh dear.
I know.
Poor old Honda E.
So Harvey only has this car a couple of weeks.
Let's have a talk about your Honda E then.
Anyway, we're going to make it to Ionity, see how this charge goes, see what sort of mileage we have left. Is the Volkswagen ID.4 just like every other electric car that I test? Is there always this big discrepancy when it comes to doing trips? We'll find out shortly when we reach Ionity.
Hopefully.
Oh, and we have one of those awful Tesla Model 3s just having passed us.
Me.
Oh yeah.
They are so overrated.
I honestly could not figure out what was the big deal about those cars. I couldn't figure it out.
What's the performance? People buy those. They think they're a racing car.
Yeah,
but the build quality, and they look terrible. Oh, don't they? They're an awful thing.
Yeah,
not nice.
No, I wouldn't be too pushed on that car at all. And the suspension, oh no way, not a hope in hell.
Really? Because you drove one in Dublin, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't like
one.
it. Didn't like it. And by the way, this screen on that Tesla, this big screen, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking MacBook Pro Retina display quality. It's a low-res screen, which I was disappointed about. You can nearly see the pixels in it.
Jeez.
In that Tesla Model 3. I don't know what it's like in the upper models, the Model S, the Model X, Model Y. I don't know what they're like, but certainly the screen in that is not as good as what would seem in videos.
Yeah.
You know, so that disappointed me as well, the screen. But all of this, open the glove box. And what? Voice activation, open glove box. Who wants that crap? You know, it's tech overload crap. And then people say, oh yeah, but you know, it's for security reasons, so no one can break into your glove box. If somebody breaks into your car, they're going to break into your glove box. Do you think like that's going to stop them?
Well,
like,
you know, I can't remember the last time I had a lockable glove box anyway.
Yeah.
You know, now on this, they're you know, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like you say, they're into the car itself. You're done, aren't you?
Yeah, I think people were talking about the Tesla because you know that thing that records the cameras.
Yes.
Is put in there.
All right. Okay.
But even still, you can have a lockable glove box. You don't need to press a button, open glove box, and then slide across the screen to open your glove box. That's just
shambles.
Tech crap. All that is saving money.
Yeah.
You know, they want to save money on switches.
Yeah.
So that's all that's for. And then these two little rotary wheels on the steering wheel, just like awful. No, I just did not like that car at all. And of course, Tesla fanboys were coming down on me like a ton of bricks. They were giving me an awful time. But I don't care. I don't like the car. No. I wouldn't buy one. No. And that is the end of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just arrived at Leeds in the ID4, and yes, I think the video is just about going my way because look, all 6 chargers are taken up, which means we have to sit and wait. Yeah, which is what, of course, all EV owners love to do, which is to sit and wait at chargers. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing right now. So let me hop into the car and we'll have a chat with Harvey and we'll do the sums and see exactly what mileage it took in the battery pack to get down here. Let's have a look. Now, up on the screen, and we'll show them exactly how we did. Now, we left at 84 miles, I think it was.
Yes, 84, yeah.
Now, look what's showing up. This is quite strange, okay? We left at 84 miles, and it's showing that we have 61 miles left, but we drove a distance of
67 miles, 3.7 miles per kilowatt hour.
So we actually did pretty good on the drive here, 3.7 miles per kilowatt hour. Now, Harvey, you can show them the average that you do in the car.
So the long-term average.
Yeah, long-term average.
1,873 miles, 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour.
So 2.7 over an average of 1,873 miles. So that's not too bad because you have an 80-mile commute.
I do. Yeah. So that works quite well.
Yeah.
And we're still sat with 13% battery power.
All right, so we have 13% left. And as I said already, we have 61 miles in the battery pack, but we have to wait, Harvey. Yeah, so the guy in the Jaguar I-Pace is going away.
Right, get in there quick.
What? There's a woman trying to jump ahead of us, look.
Go on, man.
Look. What's she doing? Look. She just jumped ahead of us. The woman in the... Give me that. Huh? The woman in the Peugeot just jumped ahead, look. Huh? Look at that. There you go. I told you guys. I told you that's how arguments happen. Look.
Come on, mate. Pop it in. Pop it in quick. We're getting some pit in.
I'll reverse in really, really slowly.
No, come on. Let's not cause any more stress. This guy in this.
She tried to jump us.
Yeah, she did.
And her car badly needs a wash as well.
I know.
Okay, we'll open up the charge port. Yeah. So what speed do you charge on this?
125 kilowatt.
125 kilowatt on CCS. Yeah, I think it's 22 kilowatt on Type 2. See how quick it charges. Okay, well, it's reading 53 now because we were sitting over there so long with the heater on. Anyway, let's just see how quickly this is going to operate. Okay. preparing to charge, setting up. Yeah, so it's a bit slower than me starting up the EV6. I think I was quicker with the EV6. Is it going?
It's working.
Yeah,
we're on.
It's on. Okay.
On.
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
We're on.
Okay. Yeah, that was about the same speed as the EV6 to get started. Anyway, we've got all the lights there on the dashboard. You see them all, look, indicating that we are charging. Let's just hop inside.
Well, there you go. Showing 40 minutes for a full charge.
40 minutes?
40 minutes.
Okay, so that's a 350 kilowatt charger, is it?
Yeah.
That's 350, is it? Oh yeah. She's going to go over now because somebody else is pulling out. So these are 350 kilowatt, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Does it tell us how fast we're charging? Oh, we're charging at 81 kilowatts there, look. 13%. Yeah, 81 isn't too quick. Maybe it'll get quicker, will it? I don't know.
It will do, yeah.
Will it? Anyway, we'll check it in a while. We're going to go in and have something to eat. Okay, we're back with the ID.4 and it is at 80%. And so we ended up going down to 57 kilowatts up to 80%. So Harvey has the car set to turn off at 80%. Probably to save a bit of money, I suppose.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tight Yorkshireman.
So we need to work out how much this was costing us. Now, if I move over to this e-tron, look at the speed of this. Look, 65% and 153 kilowatts. That's a fast car to charge. And then we have an EQC 400 Mercedes here. And look what he's charging at. 40 kilowatts is 62%. That's a bit on the slow side, isn't it? Look at that. So that is how this charger performed anyway. Not too bad, and that was 43 minutes. Okay, we're going to work out now how much it cost us to go from 13% up to 80%.
£35.58.
35 There you go, guys. So unfortunately, I haven't managed to convince Harvey to go back to a combustion engine car. He's just too happy with the ID.4, so there's not much I can do about it, only just wish him well with all of his waiting around at the chargers.
We'll be happy. We'll be fine. You meet some good people at the chargers, don't you?
35 quid! Like, what the hell is that?
What is going on?
That's a lot of money for a charge, guys. Anyway, we're making our way back to base. That's it.
Take care.
You see what happens to me when I end up talking about Tesla? I'm gonna get another roasting in the comments with this video. Okay, we're done. We're done with the. I'm going back to my combustion. I'm out of here.